Hey guys, this side Mukesh. So in this video, we will be talking about ethics and how ethics and morality is quite interconnected with each other. Further giving example, we will be understanding it. So let's dive into it. So when people hear the word ethics and morality, they tend to believe that the both term is quite similar. But as I said earlier, it is interconnected, not similar. Let's uncover what it is actually. Every society has a rule about what is right and wrong, but philosophy asks a deeper question: who decides what is right and what is wrong on the basis of what? In our day to day life, morality refers to the values we usually follows and perform in a day-to-day lifestyle. Values such as always behaving good with elders, don't lie, or never steal, or behave good with the people, be kind. All these values, the trait we tend to associate with good, and the negative aspect which is associated with bad. So again, the value actually says about morality, which is behavior. So the value aspect, if we talk about, it is further classified into two. One is subjective, and another one is objective. Subjective differs as per the individual person, whereas the objective is remain universal for all the person. The example would be while performing rituals in different religion, one religion typically tend to sacrifice animal for the benefit of good deeds or fulfilling their wishes and their desire, which tend to portray as a good ethical action. But whereas in other religion like Hinduism or any Buddhism, which always preach about ahimsa, which is don't harm anyone. So again, the objective is all about universal, and the subjective, which is Hinduism and Buddhism, the connecting to the example what I said, it's clearly saying that it is completely different, and the again, by learning this principle, ethics and morality, what is the utility behind it? So, the utility is fully focused on whatever argument we are making in a dialogue or in a entire description of explaining something or defending our own action. We can easily put our argument in a well crafted, articulated manner. So there is a situation like why should lying being wrong? So lying, the action we are doing, the lying in itself matters a lot as per the output we are gonna get it. The intent is more matter. In order to check the intent, we should focus on the values, which is ethics or unethical, right? So that's the thing. This again, the another question is is obedience always moral? Whatever the authority says, we always agree to it. So being obedient, being like accepting the authority, being a herd mentality person, being a herd is always acceptable. No, it is not acceptable. We have to reevaluate the thing. Actually, to question whether it's a right or wrong. That is the ethics thing. The ethics teach that only. So ethics is the importance of ethics is that only to question, to reevaluate the entire process of the judgment, whatever we are making, the argument we are putting forth, how to get a conclusion out of it. That fundamentally deals ethics all about, and morality too. So there are many philosophers like Immanuel Kant and Jeremy Bentham. Each one of them given a theory about ethics. Immanuel Kant specifically talks about deontological principle, which is slight similar like Bhagavad Gita principle. So Immanuel Kant theory says that deontology principles talks about rules and duty for duty's sake. So you ought to be done certain act of whether it's good or bad. You have to perform those action. Now, the action itself is determined through the behavior, whether it's right or wrong. Here, the ethics part to come. Continuing with that, Jeremy Bentham says that the action we are performing it should be evaluated on the basis of the consequences it will eventually occur. It connected with cause and effect of Immanuel Kant theory, and it is interconnected with Jeremy Bentham and John Stuart Mill theory also. So it focuses on the rightness of any action depends on the maximum amount of pleasure which is gonna offer the for larger amount of people. So again, this is huge. This is big, very big, large amount of output which is eventually happening. So, in order to evaluate such large, dense statement, such large, dense output, we have to fundamentally address everything through the lenses of ethics, which is right or wrong. So that's is all about. So that's the reason behind we have to learn what is all about ethics and morality. So I hope the video helps you all to understand the concept. If there are any doubt, please do comment and let me know. And bye bye.